Winning one for Walter. I'm Joe Downs for the ACES Insider. That was the battle cry as the University of Evansville men's basketball team, with head coach Walter McCarty serving his Missouri Valley Conference imposed suspension, took the floor against Northern Iowa Saturday night in Cedar Falls, with assistant coach Todd Licklider filling in. Down 5 early, the Aces find their game legs. Marty Hill drains the triple from the wing. Next, Evan Kuhlman combines with KJ Riley, who finishes with the reverse, knotting the game up. Later, Shamar Givitz drives and dishes to Denius Akavicius, who gets the friendly roll, giving UE the lead. Juwan Newton follows that up by following the same route, and Hakavicius delivers again, and the foul. Then KJ Riley works his way in and out of trouble, then hits the turnaround jumper. However, the Aces can't shake UNI. As the Panthers show their claws, Wyatt Lojas drops the tray. AJ Green stops, pops, and drops the jumper, putting the Aces down 4. But Evansville would bounce back. Marty Hill with the grand larceny and the grander deposit. Next, Hill swings it over to John Hall, who launches the top of the key 3, and the Aces are back out in front. But again, Northern Iowa comes right back. Trey Burhow with the hoop and harm, part of a 6-point personal run for him, and UE's back down 5. Just before halftime, though, Evansville reignites. Marty Hill torches the twine on the trifecta. Next, John Hall goes 3-ball, corner pocket good. Then just before the buzzer, KJ Riley hits the jumper and draws the foul. He would make 3 the hard way, and the Aces go into halftime leading 36-31. Start of the second stanza, Evansville steps on the gas. John Hall defies the UNI defense for 2. Next, Marty Hill defies the defender and basic physics, getting the and 1. And the Aces lead balloons to double digits. But once again, the Panthers prove to be too tough to bury in their own lair as they start to bomb away from long range. And they simply don't miss, going on an 11-0 run. And when the smoke clears, UE's down 56-52 midway through the final stanza. Down the stretch, the young Aces show their grit, led by John Hall, who finished with a team-high 21 points, and KJ Riley, who chips in with 19 of his own. However, Northern Iowa would go on to outdistance UE late, 81-74 the final. After the game, I caught up with substitute head coach Todd Licklider to talk about just how tough this loss was for an Aces squad that certainly felt at times like they were in the game. What happened out there?
Well, I thought they had some really good runs in them, but we played a good team, and they just had a little bigger run. I thought not being able to keep them off the glass in the second half, they just got second shots, kicked them out, got some threes off of those, which happens quite often. I thought that was really the difference in the game. But our guys fought really hard and played well for most of the game. Really, I thought both teams played pretty well.
Is this just an example of you kind of life on the road in college basketball? I mean, you guys had that 2-game swing out here in Iowa.
Yeah, I think that, you're not familiar with surroundings. You don't have fans, supporting you. You've traveled. You're not in your. It's more difficult. There's a reason why home teams win. Now, it's a lot of fun to go in and get the win, and that's what we planned on doing, obviously. And that was the, and I thought our guys played well enough and put us in a position where we had a chance to do that. And I admire them for doing that. But it'll be nice to be back in the Ford Center.
How did it feel to kind of be running the show on the sidelines?
Well, I didn't feel like that I was really running the show, to be honest with you. We were working together. We just kind of game management, working on rotation, but all the coaching's done throughout the week and all, and I'll be really glad to have Walter back. He's a great head coach, terrific boss. he believes in our guys, and I know they appreciate him. So it'll be nice to have him back, let him run it, and I'll just offer some support.
Up next for the Aces, they leave their Hawkeye State Magical Mystery Tour in the rearview mirror and head back to Evansville for a Wednesday night showdown against Bradley in a game you can catch on our award-winning Valley on ESPN coverage. For the Aces Insider, I'm Joe Downs.